Why do Africans really hate themselves? Or why do Africans compare their lives with people from other races, most probably white people? Africans hate themselves to the point that they can never even accept their real identity. I'll start by just mentioning, think of us trying to copy white people's names. Unfortunately, my name is Dickens because my dad thought that having a white name will benefit me. In his own eyes, he was trying to protect me. But now I'm a grown man. I feel like that name doesn't fit me. I had to change it. I changed that name and that's how I became Blazy. You know? I've never seen a white man with an African name. But why does it have to be all Africans with white people names? And Africans themselves, they don't want African names. Because they feel like it's outdated. Bro, there's nothing outdated about being African. There's nothing outdated about being proud black man. Nothing. And if I say African, this involves all black people on the planet, because that's where we came from. Actually, the whole humanity started in Africa, but I'm talking about people of color. That's your home, whether you're African American, Chinese African, whatever African. Africa is your home. I just don't understand when I see so many African women with wig. Wig is like a white woman's hair. So why will you hide your own hair, which is so beautiful, so nice, very natural, and then wear a foreigner's hair so that you can look beautiful? To me, actually, I always feel like that's one of the most ugliest things I lay my eyes on when I see our beautiful African women putting on wigs so that they can look pretty. And at the same time, when they go to bed, they have to take it out. Hey, you can have your hair that you don't need to take out when you're going to bed. It sticks on your head. That's the Africa we're trying to imagine. It's possible for us to love ourselves. I have to say I have an accent, which sounds quite like an Englishman. But this is something that was kind of grounded on me as a kid, because everybody made fun of me speaking with an African accent because they felt like I am a little bit primitive by not talking like a white man. Like literally, I look at the effects that it has done into my life, because I know that my ancestors never spoke English. But why should I not be proud of my ancestors and be proud of white people ancestors who came and colonized us and did crazy, tremendous stuff? Africa can do without foreign accents. What about African countries comparing their economies with Western countries every time? Every time they want to accomplish something, they have to say, oh, in America they do this. Oh, in Canada they do this. Why can't you say in South Africa they do this? Or in Ethiopia they do this? We just have to compare ourselves with the Westerners. Africans, we hate ourselves. Let's accept it. We do hate ourselves. I'm just pointing out these points so you can be aware. Africans don't want to do anything with an African woman or African man. Look at our families, they're being scattered. Look at our relationships dying every day because we're copying the Western way of relationship, which is just casual. You don't need people. Nobody wants to get committed. It's just like a passing cloud. Quite devastating, right? Africans date to get married. But these days things are changing. Africans don't want to do that. Africans want to date for fun because it's a free world. Yes, it's a free world. But do you know how much it causes people to go through that process of non-commitment? You're being left heartbroken, used. Sometimes, if you're unlucky, you might even become pregnant. Or you might become a father without even knowing. Africans, this is not what we used to do. Africans have been kings and queens of this planet. Let's start training on how to be real Africans. People with dignity, people with compassion, people with care. Proud Africans don't get ashamed of their hair. Proud Africans don't get ashamed of their name and their accent and their food and the way they dance, the way they walk. No. I'm talking about all this because I live in the Western world and live in Chicago right now. I don't find Africans who will stand proudly and say, I am from this country in the continent of Africa and I'm proud. No, as soon as they move to this country, they shift, they want to be like white people. What an embarrassment. Anyway, I don't want to make you feel guilty of yourself, but I'll just pointing out those issues so you know that we as Africans, we are like gods. We can do anything, we can be anything. We don't need to get any validation from anybody for us to enjoy our existence. Africans, I hope you listen. Wake up. Let's do this together. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you do. And at the end, we're going to win. Peace.